In a way, the restoration of Kabul's Darulaman Palace represents not only a step toward healing, but perhaps one toward peace and a real sign of change. The working conditions here aren't ideal. The building has been a long-term wreck.
The result of war is devastation, which turned Darulaman Palace, the best palace in the region, to a ruin.
Rising out of a dusty patch of land in western Kabul, this long-time eyesore is being rebuilt, even as the country's future remains uncertain. Among those working to restore the luster, long since vanquished, is 23-year-old engineer Faresh Nouri.
When you look around this room, what do you see? What really goes through your mind as all this construction kind of comes together?
I think about the history. I think about what it used to be in the past and how it will be in the future.
Darulaman looked like this when we visited 5 years ago. The structure was originally built back in the 1920s. It was a constant target during fighting for a generation. But the shell of the building somehow survived. Educated at Smith College in the United States, Nouri didn't have to come back here, but she did.
If we don't build our country, who's gonna do that? And if we don't return to Afghanistan, we don't have the right to complain about the situation. We have to fix it.
Nouri represents what many hope will be the new Afghanistan, educated and a working woman. In a country where men and women having tea in public is still taboo, Nouri pushes for change. But at the same time, delicate on-again, off-again peace negotiations are making headlines, with the Taliban taking a lead role.
I definitely have my concerns, because if they want to turn Afghanistan back to when they were in the Afghanistan, when they had the power, that's definitely a big step back for women.
She is right to be worried.
Former President Hamid Karzai is working to foster peace talks and to bring the Taliban to the table.
What could you tell her about her future?
We must also tell her that she should not be worried, that we will stand by her, and that we will make sure that Afghanistan, that she envisages the Afghanistan that we will have.
For now, it's enough to keep Nouri going. She's proud the work is 100% Afghan. But Afghanistan remains dangerous, a war zone, and international bids for reconstruction went through the roof. Afghan officials say Russia wanted $71 million to do the job. Great Britain, more than $30 million. The United States wanted $100,000 a month for a project manager, the same job that pays Ahmad Jawed $400 a month.
I am proud to work with Oman shoulder to shoulder in Darulaman Palace.
Despite all the problems, all the setbacks in Afghanistan, Nouri and others working on Darulaman keep a can-do attitude alive.
I think you're not alive if you don't have hope. If there's not hope, there's no moving forward, there's no feeling happy. So what is being alive without being happy and without moving forward?
Sean Caleb, CGTN, Kabul, Afghanistan.